Hi everybody, welcome back, Thaumaturge with me, Sid, and welcome to what has now become our main magical modded series. Yep, if you saw the Mage Dark Age announcement earlier in the week, we're moving on. We're going with 1.8.9 mods for the time being, on the basis that this particular mod pack has got the most feasible chance of being migrated to 1.9 when all the mods migrate to 1.9. So that's where we are. With that in mind, I have added a few more mods to this pack. I have added Blood Magic, I've added Aura Cascade, I've added Soul Shards, which is the old Soul Shards the old way. So if I actually go and type in @soul, you'll see we've got the Unbound Soul Shards, we've got the Corrupt Ingot, we've got the Soul Cages, and all sorts of good stuff going on there. I also have added Immersive Craft, which doesn't add a lot, but it adds these cupboards with a rock. You get a rock from things, you get stick from, I have no idea what you get a stick from, but there's saws. This is work in progress, so there is no, I think if I remember rightly, you have to right click on 2 logs in the world or something to get that, but that is only an experimental thing in Immersive Craft. It's an interesting mod, not 100% sure then there's about it, and then there's one called Improving Minecraft, which you can't actually see anything for. Now what that does is it changes a lot of the way that Minecraft, or not a lot of the way that Minecraft works, but for example, if I were to go and have a look at the acacia wood planks, I can now stick 4 wooden slabs together to get to, I can basically reverse craft things. If I were to look at, is it straw? No, hay? I can never remember. Hay, you can now make hay stairs and hay slab. So it is for 1.89 what Quark is to 1.9, which is, if you're not familiar with Quark, is Vasquez's new mod. I've also, yeah, I think that is it. I tried to add Evil Craft, it did not play nicely, so we were not using Evil Craft, and I haven't added Psi because I have other plans for Psi. Not because it doesn't fit, because Psi is clearly a magic mod, but I do have other plans for it. So yeah, I don't know what. With that in mind, let's get back to work on some magic, shall we? Because if this is, oh, come on, here we go. Right, get me up there. Is my air is not particularly good around here, and we probably, it's night. Oh, look at that creeper city out there. Oh, I added Mr. Crayfish as well, just because I wanted to, basically. So we've got the Encyclopedia Aura, we've got a few bits and pieces hanging around, and of course last episode we did some work with, I need to find, what did I do with that other golem? I put him somewhere saved, didn't I? Anybody got an idea what I did with Mr. Golem? I put him somewhere. I bet he's over, he's either in here, which he's not, or he's over in the nether, and there is a whole ton of creepers out there. So, and the spider, who really wants to know about me. What we got? Okay. We get out of there. Get out quick. He's over just there. I see him. Get dead. Yeah, so obviously we do need to plan where we're going with this, because obviously now we've got a lot more options available to us. And whoa, well, you've got a random potion effect, haven't you? And there is a creeper around here somewhere. There. Let's just clear the area. So yeah, as I said, we're moving forward because I want something that is going to be future-proof for 1.9, and the 1.7 Mage Dark Ages just wasn't going to be there because it had got too many mods, and a lot of those mods are not updating, or there's various bits of drama going on with some of those mods. Some may update, some won't. Blood magic is already in 1.9. I'm trying to think what else. Other thing. There he is. See, he's smart and he's fragile. Now, can we use this guy? I'm wondering, can we use him to make a... Just bear with me a second. Whoa, what we got going on here? Blood magic. Oh, we got blood magic tab now. Sanguine Arcana. Okay, fine. We've got new things to play with. I don't know whether that doesn't actually give us anything. Right, Golemancy. What I wanted to have a look at was the block breaker. That was it, the lumberjack. And I'm okay. So if we take a block breaker and put in some herba and census, we will get the lumberjack, and he can basically chop down trees. Now, can we get them to plant trees? Seal empty, seal store, harvest. How do we go about getting him to replant? What's this one do? Only remove an item if there's certain... No, that's not anything to do with what we want. This needs to move, or I need to move some of this if we're going longer term, because obviously that is really noisy and irritating and so on and so forth. So what are you? You are Arcane Pattern Crafter. We need to... There's something going on there, I don't know. Highly effective when used to harvest trees, and it will effectively chop them from the top down. But how do I get it to... I suppose I would need a seal use. Left or right click on the block that you've marked. It can also click with any items it happens to be holding, or specific items you've filtered. Blah blah blah, allowing the seal to remain area. If a whitelist items... I suppose it's not overly bad in terms of what it requires, but having multiples of those, we could have a small tree farm, I suppose. That's probably the beastie, and then obviously we've got Mr. Golem here to do the work. Now, whether he is a suitable Golem, is there any requirements for that? Let me just have a look. Okay, and for that one, so that's a refinement of the block breaker. The block breaker, blah blah. Should be noted, limited area speed. The seal is not very mining tool, but it could be used in a pinch. Yeah, it's not too bad. Right, let's start getting some stuff together then, and I will be back with you once I've got some bits and bits. Oh, actually, before we start that, there was one other thing I wanted to look at, and it was in the artifice, and this was, several people suggested that we look at the Ascension mirrors. So let us, I'm going to go back to the overworld to do this, just to get away from this noisy thing. We can get some research done and maybe have a look at the mirrors and see if and just see if there's no way we can improve the way we're doing things, because there was some suggestions which were very intriguing, shall we say. That's not there, it's there. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that's not got a lot of ink left in it, has it? Let me sort that out as well. So what are we doing? Tenebrae, which is vacuous, and Lux. Lux is Ordo and Ignis, I believe, off the top of my head. Alianis, which is vacuous and Tenebrae. Oh dear. Motus, which is air and Ordo, and that is air and Terra. So the obvious thing to do would be to connect those two starters and then somehow bring these over. Let me just double check what Lux is. I'm fairly certain it's... I know it's obviously it's Ignis. I just can't remember whether it's air and Ignis or things. Are you going to give me something? Lux, Lux, Lux. You're air and Ignis. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. So air, air. Tenebrae is air and Ignis. So air and Ignis to get some Lux. That brings you down. So that gives us... now we need... Oh god, how are we going to do this? Vacuous or... I can't remember what vacuous is. And Tenebrae is vacuous and Lux, obviously. And vacuous is air and Pedito. Okay. That's easy then. So we're going to go air from there. No, we're not. Damn it. Let me think. Okay, there we go. Got it. Yeah, just a little bit of jigging around. I don't always think very well live on camera, so to speak. So that gives us the magic mirror. The magic mirror gives us what? Let's have a peek. Magic mirror, blah blah blah. Enchant a pair of magic mirrors, act as a void between the worlds. Anything shoved or piped through one mirror will pass through this realm and emerge in the other. Blah blah blah. Mortal creatures like yourself use transport living creatures not possible. Okay. Yes, not overly bad. Right. Let's have a look at Ascension mirrors. So we take our Ascension mirror and pardon me. That allows us to transport items over long distance, but essentially you could do Ascension like their name can transport Ascension in the same way that magic mirrors. There are a few limitations. You cannot pipe Ascension directly into mirrors. They are only able to transport Ascension that has been drawn from a source towards something like an infusion matrix. Like item mirrors cause great stress to the medical area and generate flux. How are we going to use that? That's the question. Because I'm not sure how that... Those will draw... Yeah, we could put that. So, do you need to make... Presumably you need to make a pair of those as well. Let's go... Let me go and have a quick peek and I think what we're going to do, because I'm just kind of getting overwhelmed by options at the moment, which is not always ideal. So yeah, I forgot about that. The improving Minecraft thing does this. This is a pig, believe it or not. This is a wild pig. You don't get much drops out of wild pigs. You have to tame and you have to breed them to get the tame variety. And the same goes for chickens, same goes for cows and sheeps. So here is a wild chicken. Hello, wild chicken. And somewhere abouts we'll probably find wild sheeps as well. You are a wild sheep because he's got a horn as well. You can tell he's wild. I'm actually out looking for red flowers because I need some red dye of all things. I'm a bit shy on the old red dye, so look at that, there's loads over there as well. It's alright, just grab what we need for now. And it's getting dark, but we need to go back to the nether. We need to make night. That's the first thing. We are going to concentrate on this golem stuff. We spent so long trying to get the golems working and working our way through it last episode. I have decided that that's still the direction I want. I know what I want is a golem tree farm, basically. Yeah, so that is what we're up to. And we will see. Oh god, hang on, there we go. No. We will see where we go with this. So we need 11 of that. Okay, you can go away. I also need 11 magic tallow, and I've got 1, so I need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That goes in there. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. So we use that to make magic tallow with Ignis. And fortunately we have lots of Ignis, and Ignis is one of those that we can actually get lots and lots of. So we'll pop that in there. I made myself another emptying thing and forgot that I actually made one of those last episode, so there you go. That's the drawback to doing things as you do when you try to have too many mod packs going. There we go, bang, done. So that should be 11 magic tallow, 11 of that, 11 of that, and 11 of that. I believe that is all we need. Let me just take these out to make night ore. I think that's right. No, hang on. I thought night ore was an infusion. Let me just check something here. Am I completely barking up the wrong tree? No, it's it's the night ore we need, but we need 3 of those, and then we need the night. Yes, that's right. I'm with it now. I remember. So we need that, and then we need the night ore, and the night ore is. Give me just Ignis, Lux, and Potentia. Okay, we've got Ignis. Lux, well, I'm guessing we are going to be very low on Potentia. Not so bad, but we definitely need to improve our Lux situation. How much coal have we got kicking around? Not much. Good, good, good. I've got, that's 22, and I need 3 per, so I need 33 minimum, don't I? Okay, 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 okay. Let me just dig those back out of the way. So we need to go and grab some coal or something, sticks, get some torches going, make a whole load of Lux, and we should be good. We'll get in here quickly and sleep. Of course, that does mean that this is the main magic series. I am going to have to start thinking more about the building aspect of things and less just about the magic aspect of things, which is good news for everybody who enjoys the building aspect of things. And it's probably good news for this because it means I'm going to play with more chisels and bits and do more stuff downstairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8 and 8. Those sticks, other sticks in my inventory, are there for a reason. So, yeah, let's not worry about those. Alright. It'll be a relief when we've finally got everything in one place. And as I say, I may relocate the nether portal. This one and the other one at some point. But for the time being now, how much Lux have we got? 2. So if I go and stick everything bar maybe half a dozen in there, that should give us plenty, shouldn't it? Of course, I could have stuck that in, that's got Lux in as well, but it's a little bit more awkward to work with. Come on. There we go. Gotta love this stuff. This is brilliant. I don't know, the thoughts of doing this without this facility now is, alright, there's 40. So a new, oh, I need more Potentia. Damn it. Let me you are Permutatio Potentia. We're also going to need more, put some Ignis there. What has got Potentia? Well, coal has got Potentia. That's probably the best source of both of those. That will get us the Ignis, which will get us the Golem seals, which in turn should do all the stuff. There we go. Off it goes. How much did I stick in there. Let me just take that away for a second. That's 64. I don't mind losing a bit of Ignis, because we've got Ignis aplenty. I mean, if we cook that, that becomes it just pure Ignis. And obviously we can cook it as is and get terror out of it, but ultimately what we need to do is get away from having to do this. Bang. Make that, please. Eventually. Eventually. There we go. It's found its stuff. It's not perfect, the wireless stuff, but I tell you, it's better than those having pipes everywhere. It really is. How are we doing? 6, 5, 4. Oh yeah, we'll get away with that. Just 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, there we go. Done. So there's our 11. That gives us everything we need there. We can pop all of this away. Potentia, Ignis, and Lux, all nicely filed away where it belongs. Oh god, itchy nose. I don't know whether there's any particular order to this, so let us do that. That's, oh yeah, 3 per. I only need 3. I thought it was 1 per. 6, 9, 12. We'll save it then. We're not gonna waste anything. Oh, look at the state of this. That can go in there. That will go in there. That can go back in there temporarily. I don't think we're going to be desperate for void jars anytime soon. Clay in there. We'll cook that. We'll put the clay in, and we'll do the feather as well. We'll get rid of some of this stuff while we're at it. All right. So first things first. We are going to make the block breaker. So for that we need golden tools, and strangely enough, I just happen to have brought enough to make the golden tools. Along with that will give us the block breaker. We also are going to need Humanus, Instrumentum, and Pedito. So let's just get this going for starters. So I don't think it really matters which order these go. Actually, no, we need that. That should mirror off against that. I'm just trying to keep the instabilities down. Humanus, Instrumentum, and Pedito. Oh, good. With a bit of luck anyway. Humanus, Instrumentum, not much, but there's some there, and Pedito. And we need a wand, which I've left my good one, so let's just borrow that and do pow. And with a bit of luck, that will all go nice and quickly. Yep, all done. So that's the block breaker. Pop these away. Keep a tidy essential area is a sign of a tidy mind. Ignis Instrumentum. Right. So armed with that, we can now go for this, which needs Herba and Census. Herba. Wherever am I going to find? In fact, Herba. I probably should have used some of this up there, but Herba and Census. Herba, Census, Herba. 16 and 8, 19 and 15. Bang, perfect. So that'll do its thing. Oh, it's our lumberjack core. Doesn't actually say anything special about that, so we can just put the census back there. And let us take him and this, and we're going to need a gather core, but let's just go and test this, I think, in the overworld. And I see you there, Mr. Skellington. Whee! Oh, head. Perfect. It's always nice when you get a head. Skellington skull. Have you ever noticed? It's one of the. It actually doesn't bother me, but people who say the word skeleton rather than skeleton. It's just one of those minor irritations. In fact, we don't even need to do that, do we? What we can do is if we go and put this control seal down in the world somewhere, say here. Where's my Golemancer's belt? So we can see that's there. We can take this little fella and pop him down. Can you actually do anything though? Up, down, priority, requirements. He needs a breaker. So we need a new... okay, hang on. I also need to pick that up. So he needs different... We need a different set of arms on this fella. That's good, isn't it? Perfect, just what you need. New Golem. Oh well, not a problem. We can have two Golems working the farm. He can be the one picking, breaking stuff. The other one can be the one picking things up. But we do need to pick him back up again. The other question is, do we want him to have different legs or not? Let us go... Well, let us think about this. How do I want to do the farm? Let me clear some space and we'll just I'll have a look and be back. Just while I'm clearing the space, another thing you'll find is that the leaves drop sticks now, very much similar to Terra Firma Craft with the that is the improving Minecraft mod again. So yeah, you don't have to, you can break leaves to get sticks and you will get sticks from said leaves. So it's kind of handy. Yeah, that was just a quick update on some of the other things. The improving Minecraft mod appears to have a lot of things that I think both of them, both that and Quark, as I say, which is the 1.9 mod that Vasky's working on. Both of them work on the basis of what 1.8 and 1.9 should have had in them. Again, you know, in the opinion of the mod author, but you know, I'm not going to argue. I actually like some of the features that are in this a great deal. So yeah, back in. All right, so it's apparent that we're not going to get this completely finished this episode because I'm way behind. We've got this. So this is our tree farm area. Now, if I show you here, we've got the seal is there in the middle. So basically we're saying harvest everything in this area. And that surprisingly will allow me to still place a block on it. So we're going to need 9 seals of use, which is basically to say we're going to instruct the golem to use saplings on each of these blocks. Now that means that this one may need to drop down, and what we'll do if that is the case is we'll do the up, so like that, and then in fact we may want to do that now thinking about it. Let me get that in place now while we're thinking on this one. So there we got that, and it wants to be up about 5, I think it was 6 by 6. Now this is going to make it, Yep, and that is, yeah, that should be, that'll be fine. We'll take it up a little bit. Let's have a look. It is, task priority is fine. He requires a block breaker and a smart, so we're going to have to make him. It's not redstone sensitive, and then we can stick you back in there. And what we will do then, is the use seals on each one of these to say this is where I want you to place my what's the word I'm looking for? Saplings. So I want to quickly just throw something, because one of the things we've been suffering a lot with in this one of the things we've been suffering a lot with is doing things in the wrong order. Things is bags. I missed having bags, and magic mods are notoriously bag heavy. There is also the if I can find it, to get the tier 2 we need to add an upgrade, which is string, iron and logs. Have I got any more string? I grabbed the 4 string out of that chest, and looks like we may be out of string. We may need to kill some more spiders then, unless we're very lucky, which we're not. Anyway, so we can upgrade those, but these baggins, as I'm just going to use this, and we'll get the old well, you're not taking? Why? I need to check that. I think there may be some kind of filter in place with these. I'll check those between episodes anyway. That's just a config. I know Baggins has had issues in the past. So the next episode we're going to hopefully, well, we are going to get some use sigils to get the guy Golem to plant saplings. We are going to have and create this, hopefully, are you still in there? We're going to create this guy, smart head, breaker arms, basic legs. I'm going to do him in iron. So he's going to use 27 mechina, 4 iron plates, a brass gear, 2 diamonds. He needs a biothermic mind and 2 pistons. So we're going to get this guy built to break the blocks. We're going to get another one to plant and pick up and place in a chest, I think, for the time being. Maybe, yeah, I'm wary about those mirrors. I don't want to taint the area on the overland, just because I've seen how bad taint can be in this. So yeah, didn't get as much as I would have liked on this episode, but we are getting there. This is going to start developing and growing, this area. Obviously we're going to develop further now, and until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.